Number 15. The Boo Boo Bandit. In 2015, a man began hitting up banks through Maryland wearing a unique disguise: medical bandages. Sometimes he did a pretty good job at concealing his identity, but as the number of banks grew, so did his confidence, and more bandages started to come off with each successful heist. Soon he was revealing way too many physical features to the feds, like his ears, his mustache, eyes, and even the shape of his brow. Detectives no doubt eagerly fed this information through a national database and were able to trace the face back to a suspect named Carlo Laguerre, who by then was known to the FBI as the Boo Boo Bandit. As high profile as this case was, I was unable to find a final verdict. Maybe the trial is ongoing, or maybe he was let off on a technicality. Number 14. Invasion of the Snatchers. Baby snatching, it happens more often than you think. CCTV video from the Delhi hospital in India shows a woman in green who looks to be taking food to a patient. She walks out with a newborn who is not hers. Two strangers are none the wiser as they seem to compliment the newborn and let her pass. I think the man sitting down might even be security based on the markings on his shoulders. The woman is believed to have been a patient at the hospital on the same floor as the mother. As far as I have been able to research, she has never been caught, so maybe we can help identify her and bring her to justice. Number 13. The Unlocked Window. It's past midnight when a suspicious-looking man is caught on camera creeping around a family residence in Indianapolis, Indiana. He takes his time looking into windows before deciding no one is awake. One of the windows is unlocked. He walks away at first. Maybe he's wondering if he should really do this, or maybe he's waiting to see if anyone will come to the window. No one does, and he climbs into the bed of a complete stranger on the night of October 31st, 2018. He flees when the 10-year-old girl screams, but his image is already caught on their home security CCTV system. Detectives use this creepy video to get him 12 years behind bars. Tell me if you think it's a fair sentence based on what you see him doing here. I think, considering he has done similar things like this in 2000 and 2008, that he is dangerous and needs more time behind bars. The 40-year-old man seems unable to help himself and unlikely to stop. Number 12. Work hazards. A man feels the ground shake and gets up just in time to avoid falling metal support beams. An avalanche of wall fixtures pours from overhead, but judging by his shadow, he manages to miss the falling debris and runs outside to safety. The building was one of the many rocked by a 5.0 earthquake in the Turkish city of Siirt. Thankfully, the door exit is nearby and he gets away. Had this quake been any stronger, he might not have been so lucky. Number 11. The Vista Costco Incident. Some scary moments are caught on camera in Vista, California, when a man walks up to a car and opens the door. Inside is the family's 2-year-old child. The mother quickly gets out of the car, defending her kid from this stranger, who is later taken into custody by police under suspicion of attempting to take the child. I do think there's a possibility he might have been mistaking their car for someone else's, because he seems to shut the door as soon as he figures out his mistake and he doesn't run away. Instead, he looks embarrassed and tries to explain himself like an innocent person would do. With that said, he does approach from the front and should have seen this wasn't his family at 36 seconds here. What do you think? Was this a malicious attempt or innocent mistake? Number 10. Tiger bait. A man drops his sunglasses at the zoo, and instead of buying a new pair or simply squinting into the sun, he decides to climb dangerously close to a tiger exhibit 3 feet below. Within seconds, one of the animals is leaping over obstacles to get a better look at its prey, ducking down into a shallow puddle beneath some leaves to further conceal itself. The tiger named Tatiana is thwarted by a 25-foot tall chain link fence. I'm glad he's okay, but these chain link fences can develop weak points, and he shouldn't be encouraging her to find any of them. Number 9. Scaling the roof. An Australian man watches with awe as a python is caught on tape eagerly climbing the side of his house towards the roof. Maybe it wanted some sun, or maybe it saw prey. The real question is how to get it down from there. Believe it or not, the homeowner is not too worried about removing it. The giant creature has been living in his shed for months, and he hasn't the heart to get rid of it. I think he should definitely have it relocated, because it's only a matter of time before the snake finds a way into his house, and once it has a nice warm room to protect, it might go from curiously exploring to dangerously territorial. Number 8. The Big Sign. Ghost hunter known as Woody goes exploring a haunted and abandoned hospital that has gone undisturbed for 25 years. This paranormal evidence is what he's caught on video.
If there is any ghost here, I gotta make test. I come in peace. I just want see a clear sign. Can you show me big sign?
As he rounds the corner, he finds nothing there, just darkness. Was all of this paranormal evidence real?
اكتشف هذا المكان يعني حاجة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في حد? Can you make the device ring? Make sound. شفتوا?
This video would be easy to fake with another person, but not if he's alone like he claims.
والله سلايد اوبن دور. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هذا ايش؟ والله في حاجة صح؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في جن.
Number 7. The Frozen Ghost. A YouTuber known only as Mike goes exploring his neighborhood at night when he notices he's not alone.
That legit, I don't know if that's actually a guide.
A pale figure he finds strange and mysterious stands motionless, facing his way but not making a sound. He is sure that this is a scary ghost sighting caught on video, but I'm not so sure it's as real as he says. I think the real reason this mysterious figure is not moving is because it's a statue in the middle of a well-lit park. I'm not sure if Mike is freaking himself out or trying to play a trick on us, but one way or another, I don't think this ghost video is real, though I could be wrong. Number 6. 3 a.m. cemetery gone wrong. This scary 3 a.m. video in a Louisiana cemetery is already creepy enough, but just wait for the weirdness. Things are about to get a whole lot creepier. Many graves down stands a mysterious figure covered in shadows. It's hard to tell until zoomed in, but it looks like it might be wearing a cape, which would suggest it's an apparition from another time period. At 4 minutes and 38 seconds, there is nobody ahead. He looks down for a moment and then a shadow figure is right there 2 seconds later. It hardly seems like enough time for someone to step into sight, so maybe there's a brief editing cut when he looks at his friend's blue shirt. Number 5. Attack of the Paranormal Possession. A YouTuber named Clone is holding an EVP session at a haunted house when some scary final moments are caught on camera. Tell me what he says to make the ghost do this to his friend.
Nós vamos embora. Como você morreu? Caralho, viado. Mano. Ô, viado.
At 10 minutes and 8 seconds, his friend doesn't look so good. I don't know if he's feeling anxious from fear, or about to have a heat stroke, or truly feeling the presence of something paranormal. He collapses, and I'd like to know what was said before it happens. I'd like to add that their dogs look really concerned at 11 minutes and 12 seconds. Surely they would be able to tell if he was faking or not, so maybe this is a real possession attempt caught on video after all. Number 4. Framed. A German YouTube channel called Haunted Night the Ghostbusters conducts a paranormal investigation into a painting that they suspect has a spirit attachment. I'm not so sure what she says to the spirit, but she does get 2 clear responses.
Mucke, bist du es? Dann mach bitte das Licht an. Oh, wow. Geht es dir gut? Oh, gut, schön. Das freut mich, ja.
Tell me what you make of this paranormal video. I am especially looking for the opinions of anyone from Germany on this one. Also, if this is fake, then how are they able to make the flashlight turn on? Maybe it has a remote switch? Number 3, ghost guest. A YouTuber in Dubai named Khalid Al-Nami thinks his house might seriously be haunted by a real ghost after some scary stuff is caught on video.
إذا في أصوات متشابهة أنا ما راح أرجع أعمل هذا الشيء لأنه والله مليت وأنا أفتح كاميرا وأشوف أسمع نفس الأصوات. هاي سارة كمان
He is saying something when a woman who he doesn't know and has never met before casually opens the bedroom door and walks into the bathroom. He immediately runs into the bedroom and confirms his significant other is still asleep. It wasn't her. Next, he checks the bathroom where the stranger walked into. No one's there and nothing has been moved or otherwise disturbed. Nothing except for his mind. I think this video could be easy to fake if it was one of her friends. He goes into the bedroom first and gives the alleged ghost plenty of time to leave. So while this event is certainly strange, it's not exactly unexplainable. Number 2, Haunted Jinn Cave. A ghost hunter in Jordan known as Nightlife Adventures certainly has an adventurous nightlife as this spooky paranormal video goes to show. He and his team track a jinn all the way back to a haunted cave.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. زعيم بيشي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. دقيقة شو بيه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
A shadow figure remains. Despite a high-powered flashlight at point-blank range, I think this could be a real ghost sighting caught on video. When they go over to the rock pile where it just was, it's gone and there doesn't look to be much space to hide. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because we upload a new scary video every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1, Growing Boy. A paranormal research channel named Life of Luxury receives a request for help regarding a woman's son.
To your dinner. Do you want it, sweetie?
It looks scary at first, but I think this might be someone wearing a mask while standing on something to make them look taller.
To your dinner. Do you want it, sweetie?
And at 3 a.m., her son can no longer control his rage. By the time they are able to gain entrance, the team finds all that remains is an open window and some of her clothing. I don't think this is real though, because I doubt something this big could fit through a window this small. Though I could be wrong, and nevertheless, this video is terrifying. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy!